Good afternoon, YouTube. Random Duck 91 for Not So Epic Gaming. Welcome to part 3 of our volume walkthrough. For those of you that need to know, it is levels 16 through 20. So let's start out with level 16, the Heartless Sentry. The word "the" is not there. Go on, Alan. We're introduced to turrets in this episode, and this very level. They're very simple. The way they're facing, they can only go roughly 180 degrees. So 90 each direction from the central point that they're at. So they're really easy to deal with, but they kill you very quickly, everyone. I will screw up in this episode, guaranteed, and on this level. They are extremely deadly, and they're extremely quick compared to a pawn. A pawn will take quite a while to kill you. You're usually able to escape a pawn if you just try and have a little bit of luck on your side. Sentries, not so much usually turrets. Shouldn't call them sentries. Anywho. Distract that guard by going to the exact opposite side, picking up the gems in that room, and then getting him to go down. Wait for him to start coming back, otherwise he will turn and see you, and it can end badly for you. And on his way back, then you crouch underneath the ledge, go past the turret, no problem. It'll look around, but it won't find you. Grab that text, and then you can pick between a bugle and an oddity. I will choose an oddity. Though, in all honesty, the bugle would probably be better. I throw it there, it's going to fail because he's going to walk that direction. And you're screwed, and then turret killed me. Note, the pawn saw me beforehand, but the turret killed me because it's about half the time to kill. For lock on and kill, I should say, instead of kill, because it's the same amount of time for you to die, you die. I'm going to toss it there. It's going to be relatively pointless, again, because he turns to the inside, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to finish it. Spot me if you want. Next on up. Level 17, Attention. Starting out, simplistic little room here. There's a turret facing away from you and a guard facing away from you. I actually think I will also fail here at the beginning. Get the guard's attention. He's going to notice me. He's going to notice me a lot. He's going to notice me a lot. I'm not going to escape. Oh, wait, no. I do escape. Never mind. I remember this. I chose to escape just to prove a point. You can get away from him really easily if you do mess up. Get him to go to the other side. Whistle, pick up your oddity, you'll be good. There's a picture frame right there on that column you hide behind that allows him to not see you. Just toss the oddity there. Unfortunately, the oddity does take a while to charge up. Toss it there, whistle, go to the opposite side of the pillar that he is. Wait for your oddity to charge up again. Make sure when it comes to a turret that you get it to where you're able to squeeze on through there with the oddity. Thankfully, I did that time. I will screw up here on this time. Read the text. Useful to do. I will not get it far enough, I want to say. No. Nope. Caught me. I'm dead. So always make sure. This particular case, it's not... Nothing else is going to get affected. Put it close... Put it closer than all of the gems up there. Because remember, if you whistle... it'll start to look, and it got locked on, and look at all that room you have now. So really simple, don't overcomplicate things. This one you cannot whistle at, though, so you are going to have to get it to just a good spot where it'll have to look. So get it closer to the turret so it has to turn more, because the oddity enters its central viewpoint. It is the most central location you can get. Now, there's creaky floor in this next room you have to get into. So you're going to have to toss an oddity out, get his attention. It doesn't matter where it's at. You don't have to pass him yet. Read the text, get those gems. Try to get through as quick as possible so you don't have to try to do another oddity. He's dealt with. Try to get as close as you can within his sightlines. You're good. We made it through. And we are through yet again. What is this? Level 18, Alarming Staff. Let's jump on in. Alarming Staff, level 18. That is correct. Thank you, me. Sorry, I had to look at it. This is the one I'm actually going to double up on. So, I'm going to run through this, and then I'm going to have to edit in the clip. So, there will be a cut of me. But I'm doing this the proper way, and then there's just a really messed up way that I happen to get through it one time. So, we'll do that. Don't go where the gems are. Don't continue down that path. There is a creaky floor. You go to the opposite side. There is no creaky floor. And from here, it's pretty simple. Go across the creaky floor when the guard is on the opposite side of the room, and you're good. He could have caught me there if I went right for the gems, but I waited. I'm able to get back through the creaky floor, continue running, And we're good. We're done with that wing. We've only got one more wing to go. This is the wing I screw up on, though. Whistle. Failed on the whistle. Sat there getting concerned that possibly I wasn't able to whistle loud enough. This is where I'm going to mess up. I'm going to do it over here. I don't know where to run because I don't want him to catch me. And instantaneous death. Yep. Especially because he's able to block the wall so well. Gonna do that again. This time, however, I'm going to get back over to... I'm going to do the same rough thing, but I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm going to whistle, but I'm going to get to the other side and crouch. He will be focused on that and quickly move through the door because he does immediately turn around. And you are home free. Now that I remember to splice that clip in there, because I didn't want to throw away the first 5 minutes of commentary, we're going to do this episode. We're going to do this level again. I didn't realize there was a creaky floor there. I'm going to run around in a circle, trying to get away from him, I got away from him. But here's where it becomes even more fun. He activates an alarm. I'm thinking, oh crap. I somehow squeeze through both of their sight lines, and it's just home. I'm home free. I can just run back. They will not be able to get back here quick enough because they will not run. They will walk back. This is it. I mean, they move at a pretty decent pace, don't get me wrong, but I can hide behind the short wall over here, and I'm good. Alan, that did deserve a whoa. But now we will split right back to where we were without fail, and I'm going to continue talking from here. That's what I really ended at, 63.1. Still not much difference in there. Time for level 19, Incendiary Markets. Incendiary, fiery. This, unlike the last time I remember talking about a pawn and doors, is one where you actually have to use the doors. I mean, in reality, you don't have to because he doesn't turn. He will not go to the right at all, his left, your right, or his right, depending on where he's at. Never mind. Your right, when you're going up the hallway, he never goes up to it, and screen right. He never goes up to it anyway. Whistle to get this guard's attention, but don't just run. Also get that, make sure you got that text back there. You need to whistle again, otherwise he will turn around and he will catch you. This one's a little more of an intense area here, because you've got a buttload of doors, so clearly you got to use doors. You get his attention by going down to the corner, and you go up as far as you feel safe going. Which, I made it to the second door. The first doors, there's no easier... As long as you can get to that last row of doors, you should be fine. Crouch underneath the short wall, get past the turret, hop into the safe room here, pick up the text, pick up a bugle, figure out the best way, try to see if you can get angled back to the original corner with where you originally got him to go, originally. Which you can do, just finagle a bit. Maybe you have to move Rob on occasion. It happens. Find your way through, crouch underneath the turret sightline again. Try to get into any closet door here because now it doesn't matter as much. Hop on in. I'm safe, I'm sound. That pawn can't catch me now. Jump out when you feel like it. I don't know why it took so long. You can bugle or whistle. Actually, I don't know if you can whistle. I find it easiest to have him come to this side. You can just have him turn towards the portal and just keep him at the portal direction the entire time. Beat the part-time again. And finally, level 20, final level of this episode, Deafening. Deafening gives you the single best, I'm not even gonna lie, the single best piece of equipment, gadget in the entire game. I am gonna get spotted, but I am gonna make my way through until I die up here. So take your time on this one. Try not to hit the creaky floors. I always have a bad tendency to kick it, and I got spotted anyway because you also have to be really quick because they do turn perfectly to notice you. But you can use the large columns to hide from the pawns. Make it through that one, then there's only one more section, and well, there's still a lot more to do in reality. You do come up to the other side actually. Make sure you're nearest to the one non-creaky area. because they do turn rather quickly, and they all turn the most inopportune directions that you can think of. Now we have the mute. The mute allows you to run a lot faster, actually allows you to run, I should say, in general, and also makes it silent on creaky floors. Extremely useful, and without a doubt my favorite gadget in the entire game, or at least up until this point. Spoiler alert, it might change, but actually I do love the mute. The mute makes it a lot easier to get through this section, though I will screw up during it. Mute, go. I escaped from one guard, gotta get away from his view, gotta get away from his view, didn't get away from his view. I died, but I hit the checkpoint, which is perfectly fine. And now you just mute down to the other gyms at the other end of this hallway, and then mute your way back up after it's charged up. But that will be it for episode 3. I will see you for episode 4 of our walkthrough. I will leave it up to Other Me. Other Me, take it over here in a second. There we go, under par time. Not bad. Go, Other Me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a suggestion on what you'd like to see us do next in the comments section below. If you'd like to keep up with us, you can follow us on Twitter at NotSoEpicGaming. If you'd like to keep up with me and talk with me directly, you can follow me on Twitter at RandomDuck91. Relevant links will be in the description below. Check out our Twitch streams. Links are in the description below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And above all else, stay epic.